I can see the desire to live a minimalist life so that we don't have distractions of things, or even, I guess, more responsibility than we can handle, so that we're so distracted by taking care of our things that we lose sight of what's around us and participating in the people that are around us, the community. But that doesn't mean, like you said, that you can't go out and buy a couch if you need a couch. And I loved your comments about somehow teaching your boys who, if you are in a position of wealth, teaching your boys how to manage their money, and that it's not just going to be there, but earning, the value of earning money and working hard it's something that our men need to come out of the home knowing, that work ethic.
Part of that is the freedom to enjoy the fruit of your labor. Mm-hmm. So we didn't do any like Bible today because you guys didn't really ask directly enough. And I almost went for this question to pull up Ecclesiastes, but I kind of decided against it. Now I'm going to have to try to find it fast. 9:7. Go eat your bread with joy. Drink your wine with a merry heart. God's accepted your works. Let your garments be white. Let your head lack no oil. Live joyfully with the wife whom you love all the days of your vain life, which he has given you under the sun. For that is your portion. And in the labor in which you perform under the sun. Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. For there is no work or device or knowledge or wisdom in the grave where you are going. So the redeemed Christian is free to just do good today. And if you live in a bare house, like putting some stuff in it's good. Like there's a difference between going and buying from the macro store and supporting the store that you can find locally if you can, right? I'm not saying I never buy from macro, but what I really wanted to say to this, like even if I buy from Amazon.com, okay, which we did recently because we didn't have a choice. It's frustrating. Guess what happens? Somebody somewhere has a job making that thing. So a lot of people somewhere have a job like moving that thing around. People flying planes, people driving cars, people moving boxes. All of them got fed today because I bought that thing. Like that's how it works, right? That's how life works. And so if you're like, well, I'm just never going to have economy, like no, that's not a Christian asset there, right? The Christian is to be part of the economy without placing his trust in his riches. Don't place your trust in your riches. That's what all the warnings against money are for. It's not money. Jesus isn't warning against money. He warns against the love of money, right? So I want you to embrace the idea that keeping a nice home, making nice things, living well is a good work. It's not just for you. And if it becomes just about you and your pleasure, well, now you're distracted. That's for sure. But again, making your bed, cleaning your toilet, having plates that aren't filled with grime and grossness. I mean, does it have to be $1 million china? I mean, if you're actually that wealthy and you want to support an artist who makes $1 million china, then again, that's kind of how the system works. God built it to work that way. It's the lure of thinking the wealth is a source of happiness, as opposed to the work itself. Like you're going to get more joy out of the purchasing of the couch so that it fits in your place, so your place feels like a place to sit, and now I get to sit with my people, than out of like how much money I spent on this couch and how wealthy am I because I got I can let's change the couch every season. Like even then, I guess the work itself brings joy. So the work of getting the couch into the home so you can sit on it with your sons, that's a day of joyful work together to make it happen, right? And it doesn't mean go buy the most expensive couch or the poorest couch. Like go rejoice in what God gave you. And if he gave you things in a time when there's a lot of suffering going on, then alleviate people's suffering too, right? But don't like say, well, man, people are suffering, so I can't have joy. No, whatever he gave you, he gave you. He put you right here for such a time as this. I mean, how many times can I say it? That's what you're here for.